Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video, we will talk about lightstones and artifacts. Artifacts have been added to the game for a few years ago. When you open your inventory, you will see them attached to your eyes on the left and the right side in the middle. You have a special bag for these items where you can store your artifacts. Also, you have a special part in this UI you can create your own presets for different lightstone setups. You also have a bag for lightstones. There is no limit in this section, but there is a limit for artifacts. It is possible to increase this limit with pay-to-win elements, but one must quest the necessity. It's not that much important in early and mid-game. Even in endgame stage, I don't think it is a necessity. Despite the seemingly abundant option of lightstone sets and artifacts, there are specific sets that can be considered best in slot at the moment. That's why you don't need that much slot. You cannot sell artifacts in the central market except Kabua Artifact. I will explain that separately. You can obtain artifacts from spots. If you are new to the game, you can obtain basic artifacts through the one-time quest specific for your family from Blackdesert. In the game, there are 4 different main artifacts and one special artifact which is Kabua. These are named Marsh, Lesha, Kehel and Cetra. I will explain Kabua at the end. We can categorize Marsh as offensive, Lesha as defensive, as utility or special, and Cetra as life skill. Each artifact has its own unique effect. This starts instantly active when you equip the artifact. Currently, you can see categorized version of artifacts on the screen and which spots or methods you can obtain them with. Some of the visuals in the video are taken from the BDO Foundry website and the Garmoth websites. Make sure to check out the detailed guides on these websites, because in this video I'll try to explain everything as simple as possible. Before moving on to the Lightstone sets, I would like to talk about Kabua. It hasn't been added to the game for a very long time. This artifact can be sold on market. You can also obtain Kabua Fragment, which is its sub-material, and you can get it from Marketplace. This item is currently the best PvE artifact in the game. I can even say that it is very good for PvP in some cases, not every time. If you are new to the game, this artifact is a higher version of monster AP artifacts you will use. I recommended obtaining this artifact from the market when you reach the mid-game stage or maybe more. This is because the spots obtained are too high for a player in the early or mid-game stages. You can obtain Kabua in the game from 2 different spots. One is Dark Secret Street and the other one is Usate Highland. Let's talk a little about lightstones because that's actually the most detailed part. Currently, you can see the lightstone types in the game on the screen. You can remember them as red, brown, blue and green, and also iridescent lightstone. Reds are offensive, browns are defensive, blues are utility or special, and greens are for life skills. There is also special lightstone that doesn't have a unique feature on its own but enhances the set it belongs to. This is iridescent lightstone. Okay, so we combine lightstones to obtain special set effects. So what are they? There are hundreds of different lightstone sets in the game, but we only use specific portion of them. In this video, I will talk about the ones we use for PvE and PvP mostly. I do not want to extend the video by discussing life skill sets. You are currently seeing the raw forms of lightstones on the screen. You have the chance to obtain these from spots or different areas in the game. It is possible to convert these raw forms into purified version through alchemy. By opening these items, it is possible to obtain lightstones of their own colors from within. Of course, the ones that are rare and valuable come out very rarely. In situations where you think the lightstones you have opened are not useful, you can convert them back to purified lightstone through the dilution located in the central cities. When you open this version, you have a chance to get any type of lightstone in the game, all colors. I definitely do not recommend these gamble-based acquisition method to newbies and returnees. Obtaining the lightstones you need from the central market will be better for you. When we place lightstone on the artifacts we had, you will be able to see this set effect on the UI. Of course, if there is a set effect, because there are different type of possibilities and they are fixed. Alright, I believe that you understand all of this. I have to put this reminder in here. What I explained in this video may have changed or been improved upon in few months or years. If you try to understand the logic behind what I explain, you can find the ideal set for yourself. Let's take a look at the ideal sets. The stats in the middle show the effect of set. The value in the right shows the total effect of set and the lightstones together. So the important part for us always the right part. The wild set is commonly used as a general PvE set in early stages of the game. It's a cost-efficient set. The human, demi-human and Camasilius set can be preferred situationally depending on the spots you're grinding. These values serve the same purpose as +1 AP until reaching the spot's AP cap. Once you reach the AP cap, It corresponds to approximately 0.85 AP on average. These stats refer to species AP being not affected to the AP cap of the sport, make them very powerful in certain situations. Whenever you reach the AP cap, species AP and the percentage bonus AP damages are amazing. By the way, the human AP set is also used in PvP because in the game you count as human. Regarding PvE, assuming you have reached AP caps, everyone should acquire the wild sets with species AP, human AP, demi-human AP and Kamasylvia AP. Do not worry, you will love them in future. When you think you need level exp, the best in slot level exp set is Dedication. The Vicious Shadow set is used to be very useful to us in the past, but it has lost its popularity today. It is a set that can be considered strong when dealing continuous damage from behind. We used to use it in Gaifen Russia Underground spot, but it has lost its popularity nowadays. Instead, we prefer the Kamasylvia AP set. Death Blow set is not as popular anymore. It used to be preferred when you need critical hit rate, but the need for the critical hit rate in PvE has almost disappeared. If you lose Karma, you can use the Lost Angel Wing set. The Focused set is a set that can meet your accuracy needs. It is the best set that will meet your accuracy needs in terms of price performance wise. We are using it for PvP purpose. Currently, you are seeing examples of hybrid offensive sets on the screen. These are sets we use for PvP purposes. The most reasonable one is Target Opening. It is a set that can be used by almost every class, especially in the cap zones. Critical hit damage plus 6% is a very nice stat. You are seeing hybrid Ignore Resist sets on the screen. They can be preferred in some special cases, but their popularity is quite low. One of the strongest defensive sets is Rigid Shield. It is a set when you can get lots of high stats cheaply when you need a damage reduction stat. A defensive set preferred by many DR classes. The evasion version of the Rigid Shield set is called Centaurus. It is the choice for those who want lots of evasion at a low cost. We can say it is the cheapest among hybrid defensive stats. It provides both evasion and DR. This is the set to use when you want to boost your HP. By equipping the Steelheart Set Your HP artifact or maybe even Kabua Artifact, you can obtain a significantly higher amount of HP. We can say that this is the god of hybrid sets. I really like this one. Untouchable set is my favorite defensive set. It is a set that suits evasion classes very well. The stats it provides are very satisfying for players. So let's talk about real offensive sets are currently available on the screen. You can see sets right now on the screen where you can achieve much higher offensive effects by sacrificing DR and evasion. We have AP version and accuracy versions. The most popular of these sets is All Out Attack set. They are used in both PvE and some exceptional situations for PvP. We can say that it is generally the best PvE set in the game at the moment. However, it may lose its effects in some cases, but we can say it is generally the best PvE setup. The back attack version and the down attack versions are preferred in certain situations. They are even cheaper because Strike Lightstone is pretty hard to find. For example, at the Darkseeker Street Sport, Watch Your Back set not only provides a special attack 5% extra damage, but also makes it easier for you to reach the high AP cap of spot. Similarly, at Tungrad Ruin spot, with Merciless set, we ensure faster killing of the visionary mob thanks to the down attack version. In general, it is possible to sort the sets in this way. Yes, there are more sets are included in the game and there are more details even for them and for other setups. You may prefer some of these sets for yourself. You can use the Garment website to access all details of these sets. So that's all for this video from me. There are many more details come to my mind about the artifacts and Lightstone sets, but I should keep the video simple and short. Once viewers grasp the logic of this video, they will discover the extras in my mind on their own mind. So you need a little bit experience. Remember that investing in crystals and Lightstone sets in BDO will never be total loss. Do not hesitate to spend money on them. Never forget that you're gonna get insane amount of stats for very low amount of silver. Please start building your own sets as soon as possible. I tried my best to keep it simple and understandable. For the continuity of contents like this and similar video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and leave a comment. Especially your comments and expressing your opinions are very valuable to me. I hope you guys like my contents. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.